TV. Hey guys, what's up? It's Raven and it's Wow African Wednesday, or we're gonna pretend like it's Wow African Wednesday, and that means it's time for a new hair video. And this time I'm going to be trying on some wigs for you guys, so that's why my hair is slicked back and I look bald. There's a little bun back here, don't worry. But for this wig review, I decided to bring back something that I've done on my channel a couple of times, and that is called a wig off. So if you're new to my channel, a wig off is when I take two different wigs and I compare them side by side in one video to kind of see the pros and cons of each style, and then you guys get to vote in the comments down below which wig you think is the best one. So if you're interested in seeing some new wigs on me from wowafrican.com, then just keep on watching. To unpackage the wig for my first time, so this is going to be my first impression of the wig, and I'm just going to put it on and try and style it real quick and just kind of see like first impressions of it and compare it to the other wig. So first things first, this is the color of it. It's like a reddish purple, maroon, burgundy, pinkish color. It's a unique color. It's kind of hard to explain, but I think it's really nice and unique if you love funky hair colors. And it does have a bit of a natural root thing going on with this dark brown root, and as you can see, it's just an angled bob. This wig actually does have tracks sewn in the back of it, so it is not technically a full lace wig. It just kind of has lace all around it, but it does have the tracks shown in the back. So this is a full lace wig, but with the tracks. Not every single hair is just tied on. Usually with these kinds of wigs, you can't really like do pigtails or anything like that, because if you try to part it all the way down the back, there is going to be tracks showing. But the good part about these wigs is that when you do it with the tracks like this, it allows you to put more hair on the wig, at least I feel like. So comparing these to the actual full lace wigs, these are usually thicker, so that's good. And with a style like this that's in a bob and kind of this unique style, you're probably not going to want to part it all the way down the back or anything like that anyway, so it shouldn't cause you any problems. Okay, so now I'm ready to try this wig on. Okay, so obviously when you just plop the wig on your head, it just looks like this, which makes it look like a Halloween costume or something really crazy and really ratchet. But obviously you're not supposed to wear it like this. You have to style it. So this is the before view. So now I'm going to go off camera and style this wig up and make the parting look more natural and kind of just work my magic on it. And then I'm going to come back and show you the finished look, and then I'll show you the second wig. So here is contestant number one, the purple bob, all styled up. So let's talk about the pros and cons of this wig. Cons of this wig is that it's not one of those wigs that you can just pull straight out the box and plop it on your head and wear it without styling it at all. Obviously I did have to style this wig and kind of change up the part a little bit and curl it up and cut it a little bit to make it more wearable. Straight out of the box it looked a little too costumey, so that is a con. A pro of this wig is the color. Obviously this is a really pretty color. It's like subtle but yet funky at the same time. I think it's really edgy and I think it's really unique, and I personally have not tried this color before, so that's really awesome. Another pro of this wig is the actual hair itself. The texture of this hair is very silky and smooth and lustrous and just glamorous. I always love Wow African wigs because they use high quality virgin Brazilian hair to make their wigs, and I also think that the actual thickness of this wig is perfect. I don't feel like it's too thin or too thick or anything like that. Another thing that I like about this wig is the fact that it came in a bob, so although I did have to trim a few things around the front to make it suit my face, I didn't have to cut the back or layer it or anything like that. And yeah, it didn't take me long at all to style this wig and customize it for myself. I probably spent a total of 20 minutes on this wig, and this is the final result. So here is contestant number 1. If you like this wig the best, make sure you leave your comment down below or check it out on wildafrican.com. I will be leaving the link and all the info that you need for this wig in the description bar, so definitely check that out as well. All of Wild African wigs come in a plastic bag like you just saw, wrapped in a hairnet like this. And here is the excess lace on this one that I'm going to need to cut off. And here is the wig. So this is a natural black colored wig with some Chinese straight cut bangs around the front. And it is kind of a long straight wig. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off the excess lace like I did with the other one and plop it on my head. Okay, so right off the bat, this wig obviously needs to be styled. It got all like bent up when it was in the package, and it's doing weird things. So I'm definitely going to have to style this wig. But my first impression of this wig is that the hair texture is really nice. It's really dark. It's like super black actually, and I don't necessarily love black hair on me, so that's kind of a bummer. But I like the fact that they made the bangs pretty long so that you can actually go in and cut them to your desired length, because not everyone's face is the same, so everyone kind of needs their bangs to be cut a little bit differently, so they kind of give you a little bit extra so you can do it yourself. So I like that, because sometimes you can get a wig with bangs and they're like already too short, and then what can you do? This wig does feel kind of thin. It's longer, so it does have this longer layer down here, but it's literally just like 2 strands of hair that create this longer layer. I have all the hair pulled to the front right now, and you can see how thin it is around the bottom. So I may end up cutting this wig or doing something to it, but I haven't washed the wig or anything, and usually when you wash it, blow dry it, and re-straighten it yourself, it kind of thickens out a little bit. So that might just be what I need to do for this wig, but we shall see. So I'm trying to decide if I want to make the bangs go across the front or have them pushed over to the side, because that's kind of how they have it right here. But I definitely need to lay this top part down. So I'm just going to take some hairspray and saturate that with hairspray, and then take my curling wand and my comb and kind of comb it down in place. And then take this and flatten it down. Much better. Okay, so here is contestant number 2, the neat bang black wig. So wow, this is definitely a new style for me. I haven't never worn a wig like this before. I hardly ever wear straight up black hair, and I never wear straight bangs like this. I think I've worn straight bangs like this like maybe once in my life. So this is totally different, totally new. I feel like I look like a totally different person with this wig on. It's kind of weird. I feel like I look totally Asian with this hair on, but it's kind of cute. I don't know. It's kind of like different in a good, refreshing way. I don't know. You guys have to let me know what you think in the comments down below. But yeah, let's go through the pros and cons of this wig really quick. Skirt! Just kidding. Now I remember why I don't wear straight bangs. I cannot stand having hair in my face. I was just sitting here for like a good 5 minutes messing with the hair that was on my forehead and messing with these bangs, and it just drives me nuts to have a bangs. Like, oh my god, I don't know how girls with straight bangs do it. So I ended up pushing them over to the side because that's about all I can tolerate right now. Okay, you know what, Raven? We're gonna work through it. We're gonna do it for the sake of the video. Do it for the sake of the video. Do it for the subbies. Do it for the subbies, Raven. You can do it. Okay, I'm just going to work with it. Okay, so the pros of this wig is that it was a lot easier to just throw on since it's more of just a basic longer straight style with the bangs and everything. All I really had to do was like trim the bangs a tiny bit so that they weren't like super long on me, and then I literally just plugged in my flat iron and ran my flat iron through like maybe a total of 5 times, because there's not that much hair on this wig that you can literally just like do one whole side with one swipe and just kind of straighten out any kinks that the box may have caused when it was in shipping, and then kind of bump your bangs a little bit and you're good to go. You don't have to do anything to the parting to make the parting look more natural or anything like that. I did go in and flatten the top of it, but you guys saw that that was really fast as well. So in terms of styling time on this wig, it's much shorter than the other wig. So that's really convenient for girls who don't like to fuss with their hair or having to customize their wig. Another pro of this wig is, once again, the actual hair itself is super silky, super smooth, just really nice, luxurious hair. No tangling whatsoever. It feels really soft and really awesome. So that's another good thing. But another con of this wig is that it is thin. I would definitely say that this wig could use some more hair on it just overall. I think the bangs would look better if they were a little bit thicker to where it wouldn't show as much skin underneath, but it's just not that much hair there to work with. And then the actual wig itself is actually very thin. Like, you guys can see that it's just like very airy and very thin. All the hair is just this little bitty ponytail like this. So I would definitely say that this wig could be thicker, but at the same time, the thinness of it kind of makes it look more natural. Depending on, you know, you might like it like this because it does look very natural. A lot of times your natural hair straightened is not going to be like this big, thick, luxurious hair. It's going to be lying a little bit more flat, and especially if you're like Asian or something, I feel like this straight up looks like Asian girl's hair right here. Like, the thickness of it, the shine, the texture, the haircut, the everything is just screaming Asian to me. So if you're going for that type of natural look, then I would definitely recommend something like this, because sometimes when you go for a really thick bang and really thick hair, you're really just gonna look more like Nicki Minaj, and that doesn't look natural at all. So it kind of just depends on what you want, if you want something more natural or something more glamorous. So yeah, this is contestant number 2. So that was both of the wigs. I hope you guys enjoyed this little wig off competition video. Definitely leave your votes down below for which wig you like the best. And if you are interested in either of these wigs, definitely check the description bar down below. I will leave all the information and all the links that you need to check out these wigs on WildAfrican.com. Both these wigs get good reviews from me, but I have to pick my favorite, which is probably obviously the purple bob, because you guys know I love funky colored hair. I love bobs, and that wig just kind of stole my heart. This wig though is kind of a nice refreshing change, and it's like really different, and I like that about it. But I do have to say that the purple one is my personal favorite. So leave your comments down below on which one is your favorite, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!